Hello everyone, and this video I've made essentially to question RBI that why the fuck did you actually stop Payoneer in India? Payoneer was definitely the best avenue by which one could actually obtain payments quickly, and all of a sudden January 2011 Payoneer simply stopped functioning in India. RBI officials, anybody who's listening to this, watching this, please try and understand that when people work online, there's a huge difference in the way revenues or incomes are received. It's not like, there's like a salary at the end of the month, but everything is in bits. So there's a little bit coming in today, there's a little bit coming in tomorrow, there's a little probably coming in only the next week, and then there's a lull between the storms, so to say. So please, I request you, Payoneer was a way in which I could receive funds the same day as quickly as 2 hours from the time the merchants or the freelance sites on which I work, as soon as they process the funds, I would have the money in my account to be able to either withdraw from an ATM or to use it as a merchant within as little as 2 hours. And for that convenience of a 2 hour processing time, the fees that they charged, at least for me, was really nominal. Please, any RBI person looking at this, hearing about this, watching this, whatever, please work on renewing Payoneer the way it functioned. As I understand, probably your problem was to do with taxation. If that is the case, just like you've done with PayPal, where you've linked one's PAN card with one's PayPal account, you can do the same with Payoneer as well. You can actually, I'll show you, like this is the Payoneer card, and I have worked on sites like Elance, where I have the Elance Payoneer debit card, and I also have the another site called Odesk. I have the Odesk debit card as well. Now this was really convenience personified for me. So you need to understand that people here are working really hard, and why should you be penalizing people who are working so hard and bringing in precious foreign exchange? We are hardly using the country's resources. You can do it in such a way that as long as I am withdrawing my earnings within the territories or territorial India, you can include it on in my gross income and probably compute it as a part of my taxable income. And if I'm withdrawing it outside of India, then probably, obviously I don't think it's any of anybody's business. But you can do it. There are ways and means. I don't think that you need to block Payoneer completely. Other than that, instead of doing so, what you need to do is have a way in which it continues to function and yet nobody is affected. If you are looking at it from a taxation point of view, that you're not able to certain people what they're earning and what is their income, you can have that initial sort of a boundary, so to say, or an initial hurdle, so to say, wherein people are confirming their PAN card, and only after confirming their PAN card are they able to operate their Payoneer accounts. If you understand, the way Payoneer works is that there's a merchant from which funds come. Then to load those funds, you anyway need to go online. So there can be a procedure that either each time you enter your PAN card, each time you're about to load, or once and for all you have a way in which your PAN number is associated with your Payoneer account. That way you know every penny that is coming into the account. And then why take away convenience? Why take away convenience? That is something I've yet to understand. It's really not fair. It's really not fair. Please think about it. I will be creating more videos about this because I really want Payoneer back in India as soon as possible. I have done my research, and as best as I know, as of now, India is the only major country where Payoneer does not function. Why? Why should you be doing this? There are so many people in this country who are working this way, and they work really very hard. and they're not dependent on people, giving them jobs, and where they have to struggle to get to offices with the pathetic infrastructure that we have in India. you know we are working hard on our own and trying to make a living, and here you are creating stumbling block after stumbling block after stumbling block. You did it with PayPal. You limited the transaction per transaction amount to $500. Now you've increased it to 3,000, but then still there are a lot of hurdles. I can't pay from my PayPal balance, which is a big pain. Yeah, I in fact preferred the way of functioning wherein I would receive payments on my Payoneer account, but I would prefer to make payments because they were small and they were not very often. They were just off and on. Maybe I would have some purpose for which I need to make payments. Those I would do through my Payoneer card, through my PayPal account. So please try and understand these problems that we are all facing. Please try and resolve them as soon as possible. Thank you.